That's a Shadow Fiend. Fine in that matchup as OpTic grabbed the Void last. Poor Hellbear. Z-Freak's gonna haste himself away, and in the meantime, Zai in a rough spot here. There's a Burrow Strike, and that means Zai's dead. I don't even think they need the Burrow Strike. He just can't escape. He has no boots. He's gonna turn around for one more right click. 33 picks up his hood. That means he's pretty much unkillable to these type of heroes, and they will find Keeper of the Light level 3 versus that level 7 Sand King is quite the mismatch, but iCat's gonna get jump on Kit Track rather, Chronosphere, and get the kill on top lane. So with this Blink Dagger, iCat perhaps, there's the Blink Burrow Strike, Static Storm is gonna be there, and with the raises, they will take down the Faceless Void and Zai, who also just stumbled in. Chessie was able to put him in the blender. Off in the bottom lane, though, the Chen got jumped on by the Centaur War Runner. His creeps. CompLexity can very easily go for Roche now, especially if they get this PPD kill. Burrow Strike a little bit too far there. Moo is going to take quite a bit of damage, but got heroes coming from the back, so PPD will fall. Moo is dusted. He does have a lot of backup here. 2 raises. Now Pycat, he actually doesn't have a time walk out, so he's just dead here, it looks like. Glimpse right back. Yeah, he is dead. CompLexity have been chilling top for a very long time right now, and that means Moo is vulnerable. He does get lifted up, so his Blink Dagger will be canceled. He'll drop right into a Chronosphere and a Siphon. Sand King is going to get hit with the Hand of God, but the TP of the Shadow Fiend immediately lifted up, and now bumped down to the low ground as the ghosts tear him to shreds. Here comes Chessie. Omni Slash will be split, and will bounce most into 33. Does nothing up against that Crimson Guard. He's going to try to go for Zai, but no one's on top of CCNC. The Siphon's still working away. Lim's forced to buy out, it looks like. And now CCNC, actually that was just the Aegis, will just do all the damage in the world with the Ghost. Pycat looking to get a bash on the Chessie, will get sent back to the base as the Requiem is going to keep everyone from chasing. Additional abilities, you get the healing from the Illuminate. But in this game, when this is the main threat, that's when you really want to have that full flying vision. Of course, being able to D-ward on top of that is very nice as well. And I cannot believe he actually survived that epicenter. Top lane, Pycat's shoving, and over in mid lane, look, you do have an Aghanim Scepter up on Z-Freak as well. So these quote-unquote supports, man, they're working with some pretty heavy farm, including that Granite Golem, so a lot of HP. They're going to Burrow Strike in, but the Chronosphere lands onto 2. CCNC is going to jump right in with the Siphons and the Exorcism. Static Storm is going to be in the middle of the fight as Sand King is going to be the first one to fall. OpTic, they're going to manage CCNC and Pycat very well, get the kill on the SK. Dodge that Static Storm almost entirely. The Omni Slash, he's going to use it and then get sent back to the base. Kind of mid Omni Slash there, but you're invulnerable during the Omni Slash, so that's a safe play. Now Z-Freak hit with his own penitence, stolen by Zai. They're going all in on this push. And into a Coddle. This is kind of what PPD dreams of. This is the Coddle dream right here. Like, hey, the enemies are just constantly pushing in. They do deactivate the back protection, jump in towards that Coddle. No, not enough damage though. He will be fine. The jump back in for 33. Wipes out the Aegis, and Pycat has teleported back. They do have the lift up, and they will Blinding Light the Juggernaut way too far back into the Radiant base. Omnislash will buy us the time. Now the Chronosphere drops, lands onto 2, and separates the fight entirely, so Chessie is all alone. Pycat even gonna be able to take down Z-Freak and Kit Trek at the same time. Chessie will be chased down. Faceless Void, Death Prophet. Stomp in, does land the Kit Track. This poor Disruptor gonna be focused down first. Moo's gonna land a pretty nice Burrow Strike in the background. Omni Slash does go off, but again, it's kind of bouncing between one too many heroes and doesn't do that much damage. Pycat now gonna land the Chronosphere with the cleave there as well. Juggernaut and Shadow Fiend both taking an absolute truck ton of damage. Here comes the epicenter from Moo, but the BKBs are still up from OpTic. They'll wipe the cores, and now the Sand King is gonna fall last. It looks like Sandstorm trying to book it, but Pycat's right on his tail. It's a double kill for PPD of all heroes. Like, yeah, you're tanky and all, but Centaur's making his entire team tanky. And not to mention Siphons, that's just good game. Again, they have a really clear direction with what they want to do in their draft. PPD Disruptor, Zai, Nature's Prophet, it will be a CCNC Tiny. On this bottom lane though, this is where Zai is a very risky hero. Kit Track's already pretty banged up here, but they're going to get the hammer onto the Nature's Prophet. Zai is going to try to race for first blood, is going to fail however. Die and then get the kill onto Kit Track. Overall, I would say the other 2 lanes here for OpTic are working out quite well. Gonna get the initiation onto the Weaver. Shikuchi movement speed is gonna get Pycat out to safety, however. Zai, you can see, is taking an absolute beating in the meantime as Warcry is gonna start to fade. And Zai's doing a lot of damage to Z-Freak with that Orb of Venom, or the Corruption Orb. They will go on to Chessie and get the kill. Moo is gonna find himself a Nature's Prophet, lands the Dragon Tail, and with the Power Treads doing some sizable damage, though 33 is there to get Zai a little bit of space. Pycat is gonna look to cut Moo off. Treants now completely blocking off this dragon. He will find a way to slip through, but the Treants are actually gonna slide in front again. Dragon Tail goes off on the Pycat, shield goes off, and will get rid of that stun, but now Pycat's overcommitted, needs to time lapse, can't get it out.
A golden thread.
That's exact.
Well, for anyone watching in Dota TV, Zai is gonna get jumped on and he'll get brought down. He is gonna have a Sprout TP, but the Plagueboard's inside, so he doesn't. Thing is, it's not my internet. It's the connection with this restreaming service, I think. Or with Twitch, or whatever. I mean, I guess that at that point, it is my internet. I'll try to go for Moo, losing CCNC as he was pretty much pushing by himself, but there's no chance that Moo's gonna get out of here. There's way too much shit in the area. He has no TP either. No chance for a Blink Dagger. This caster is Russian agent. Dude, if I was a Russian agent, wouldn't my internet be really good? They would want me to be in communication the entire time. Static Storm drops him for the DK, and he is kind of surrounded. Hit track is being dropped by Pycat in the background as he'll just gang up on the DK. You guys can see what's happening. Trying to do something in the background. That doesn't work. Blast over in the mid lane. Moo's gonna jump in as well. They caught an angle onto the Weaver. Time lapse can get him a little bit of extra HP here. As Roshan's starting to drop lower and lower, they put the Radiance to the front line, doing quite a bit of damage. The Roshan is still alive right now. And the backline PPD is trying to give 33 a little bit of aid, and he will be able to get him to safety. But right into the Roche pit. 33 is fine, but Chex is gonna be able to swoop in and take the Aegis. And Pycat's got like 10 HP. He can't continue this fight though. He's gonna get Dragon Tail before the Stretchy comes up and just drops the Dragon Breath, and now the Disruptor is gonna get caught as well. It's a full wipe. Power forfeit. There's another Dragon Form. It'll actually be level 3 Dragon Form soon. In the background, they've found the Nature's Prophet. He's dead. They're trying to split push as best they can, but racing in this scenario is just non-existent, and now the Disruptor is gonna get caught. Another straight just jump in from Moo, who's been doing some heavy lifting with the Blink Dagger. The rest of OpTic don't really have any sort of similar leverage. They are looking to race though for Rax, but up against this God Strength from Chessie, and of course that Corrosive and the Plague Wards, I don't think there's any way they're gonna win this race. They do take down a tier 3, but what's gonna be the cost here? Z-Freak gonna find the Tiny with the dust, so Shadow Blade, kind of a dead item there. And it's a dead hero there as well. Zai will leave. Yeah, they're gonna go in for the mid lane for real. With this Aegis, jump straight in once again. It's the DK starting the fight. As OpTic, where is the Tiny? He's supposed to be starting the fights for them. CCNC is gonna get the avalanche toss onto the Sven, do quite a bit of damage, but now the Nova lands pretty much into everyone. Static Storm's gonna be there, but it's not really doing all that much. Chessie has the BKB. Ice Blast coming in as well, and 33 is doomed to shatter. The rest of the team focusing onto that tier 3, onto the Rax. With Moo jumping right in onto the Weaver. Lincoln Sphere, not quite good enough at this stage, so he will have enough time to time lapse out and get quite a bit of HP back. The Sven, get ready to use the Aegis. They're trying to focus him with everything they got. They're taking a lot of damage though, thanks to that cleave. They'll still get the kill, and now pushing forward for more. They'll find Tiny. Even as a BKB, he'll use the BKB. Was that 10? That's 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. Over in the mid lane, meantime, Z-Freak's gonna crush PPD. And with Limp, look to chase forward for a little bit more. Zai's gonna keep Limp at a distance with that Sprout, but Chessie's coming in hot, and Zai has no way of getting out of this one. 33's like, F that, I'm out of here. Split push only works if you can keep yourself safe. I feel like if you had like a Shadow Blade or something, or Blink Dagger, you'd be able to do this. Oh, Chessie's gonna get jumped, but he pops the BKB and just turns around to CCNC. The Sprout is not gonna catch Chessie. Really hard to target. He's gonna start cleaving through 33 as well. Kills off one, and now it's gonna look to come back in along with Moo's 2 in the corner. The splash damage from the Dragon, crushing the supporting cast of OpTic, and that'll be a 4 kill. They do finally take out the Sven, however, so at least they get that. Pycat hit with the Boulder Smash. Courier overhead just taunting him. Dragon Tail from Moo. He does have the Blink Dagger, but Pycat is free and away. Only survivor here from OpTic. 33 is gonna get caught with the Dragon Tail. He does have some time to borrow, but I don't know if he has enough borrow time here. He's caught with that Gale. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. Chessie, even though he doesn't have any God Strength, is just going to go to town. In the background, actually, they found Pycat. He's going to time lapse back and get himself back up to full HP, trying to Shikuchi away. Z-Freak is on the chase, just looking to keep Pycat away from this bottom lane. even if he dies right now, for Z-Freak, that's fine because Pycat is not involved in this defense, and it will be a Rax taken. Back, Z-Freak's putting up a really good fight up against Pycat. Is he actually winning this fight? One Bullet Smash will be dodged. Pycat is just gonna have to try to juke out from the slow rolls. Here he comes. It doesn't really matter what goes on in the background because Chetty's still running around, Moo's still running around. They will take down the Aegis, but they're running out of heroes at this point. Moo is still holding strong right now, 2,000 HP left, and Chessie is back with another God Strength. Right onto 33, missing a handful of attacks there, but you can't miss them all. And with Meg starting to flood the base, it looks like OpTic will let me restart my internet sooner rather than, or CompLexity rather, than GG is called. Yeah, they know it's pointless. So you do have an access route in with the Infest Bombs if you decide to go down that route. Plus, there was no Bane because he was forced to TP out. They're going to jump onto Zai, and the Telekinesis just put the Tusk in a body bag. Hitrak's still chilling in the area. There is still that one dust usage. Zai is going to see Z-Freak, throws out some shards to wall off Z-Freak, but it doesn't actually connect to do damage. Now lifted up, thrown down to the low ground. Hitrak is right on top of Zai. There is a Nightmare here, and Zai does have a Fairy Fire with a Snowball. He is going to set up for that Snowball into Hitrak. Dust still active, wearing out soon. Hitrak is going to get the Shrine help, and it looks like Hitrak will be sniped by the shards in the end. Zai from downtown gets the kill. PPD teleporting out right now. Telekinesis, got him. And that'll kill off the Bane. OpTic are in a really good spot just to sit back and chill. And try to lead on this Lifestealer to win them the game in a little bit. But they're going to get a freebie. Hitrak is going to try to duck into the trees. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He does have a double damage rune in the bottle with a salve afterwards, so he's going to be fine, especially with the Snowball coming in from Zai. Shard's gonna wall in the Venomancer. CCNC gonna chuck in some spell damage. Sonic Wave as well with the double damage, but he's gonna go down before he gets the kill. Though they do get the kill, Limp is gonna be okay making that trade. Though PPD, he does have backup from Pycat here, looking to set up on a Z-Freak. Open wounds are there, and Z-Freak will go down. Like for free, actually. I don't think Hitrak can kill off Bane. They're gonna teleport all the way up towards top lane where they have an angle onto Moo. Snowball coming in. With the Lifestealer popping out, Moo does not have enough mana to rift out. He'll try to TP, but the Epicenter comes in for 33. The Radiant sniped the Dire Courier in the meantime. 3, caught in the pit, now galed up. Let's have a Burrow Strike through. Get back up on the high ground, but he needs some help. Because this poison and the wards are just walling off every single escape route, plus pulled back in. Moo with this extra durability is more than okay, just getting into these fights. Even though he is currently lacking any sort of auras, he is going to go for the pipe next. And they'll find themselves an opportunity onto Zai. Snowball is going to be dragging him into a pretty dangerous spot right now. Moo's going to land a really dangerous Firestorm that everyone has to walk through if they want to get in this fight. Sonic Wave is going to land on 2, but they've already lost Zai. And now Pycat, he does not have the Radiance up. Where's the Radiance? I think the Courier got sniped with the Radiance recipe on it. Epicenter is going to be used in the background, though. Epicenter destroying Moo. But we'll have that hood still. Everyone else is just trying to disengage away and hide. The Sting will kill off the Sand King up towards the top lane. Moo is just beating the hell out of everyone, including this Bane. Brain Sap, not gonna do it, dude. Looking for Zai now. He does have the Snowball. Hitrak gonna jump on him with a Janata. Doing a little bit of damage. Moo hit just on the edge. He's outside the circle. What was that range? He was over here, but he was still okay. Okay, game. Possibility, I suppose. Bottom lane, OpTic, we're going to jump in. We'll find themselves a Venomancer. He does have a lot of durability. Grip is there, but the backup's coming in spades. Venomancer is going to go down without casting anything, but Chessie is going to put PPD in a grave. And now they're looking for the Sand King. He is under full vision right now. Gets a Burrow Strike. Needs a blink out, but no, it's not going to happen. Got the urn on him. Chessie's going to blink forward, and what the hell is that damage? That was a Shuriken. Okay, snuck that one in. Looks like it'll probably just be a full restore, but they have an angle on CCNC. 2 seconds done. With the reality, if they're gonna dice him to bits, Bane's like the top of his head. And they're gonna jump right in to said hero. Lifestealer's just watching, man. I'm helping with the burn. Jesse with his Phantasm is gonna lose that Aegis, reclaimed. No split push here. There is no Rubik here either, but Chessie's going to jump right in. Snowball baited out, and he's going to land into the Pit of Malice, where the Reality Rift is going to slaughter him. Here comes the Epicenter. Will do a lot of damage onto this Venomancer, but Force Staffed out does get the ultimate off before Limp goes down, and he will go down. Moo's durability will let him and Chessie escape. The Walrus Punch is going to keep Z-Freak in the fight. Here comes the Lift Lord. Dark Lift coming in and bringing everyone from CompLexity out. The affirmative is called, and hell, they even got PPD with the poison damage. But they still, CompLexity, get a bucket load of kills. including a couple buybacks, and they'll find Pycat. He is going to have a little bit of safety from the snowball. CCNC with the BKB is going to jump right in, but damage to Chessie is almost irrelevant right now. He's going to jump right in towards Zai. 33 getting even quite a bit of cover. Chessie, though, still with the BKB, is just going to town to whoever he can find. That's going to be the Sand King as the reality. What was that reality rift? He blinked out, but the reality rift still worked. But just a small taste of what's to come. They do get the Orchid onto the CK, but he has Heart. He just turns off the armlet, waits a little bit, and soon the Heart is just going to skyrocket him to full HP. They can lift up on a CCNC. Chaos Bolt is there with the Reality Rift, and the Burrow Strike didn't interrupt it a little bit. Chessie, without that magic community, struggling to find a target, though. He will get his claws on a 33, kill him off, pull back the Queen of Pain, kill her off as well, and Pycat trying desperately to go after Limp, but gets hit with a 3-second bolt, and just getting the shit beaten out of him right now, surrounded by CK Illusions. Another Burrow Strike getting him a little space, but it's not quite enough. A Burrow Strike stolen by Z-Freak now is going to return onto 3, as Chessie still has that Aegis. They're going to snowball out of the pit, right on top of the Rubik, but Chessie's going to give chase with a 4-second stun. Just go to work. He's not dying. No one's doing enough damage to the CK, let alone the full HP Underlord. OpTic are spending buyback. They're losing every single one of their heroes. GG is called. Chessie, untouchable. Moo and CompLexity off of crushing initiation.